Hey you guys, so today I am doing what has become kind of my favorite type of video to do. We are just going to be so random and just go for it, do some makeup. I'm going to do like a no makeup look, like a really pretty makeup look that looks natural, that you can kind of wear anywhere, and we're going to catch up and we're going to talk about all kinds of things. I love doing this. It's so much fun. You get your like makeup fix. I'm kind of getting ready and it's kind of like a get ready with me. I don't really know where we'll end up, but then we're talking too, so it's like fun and personal. I have so many things I'm going to share with you guys. And this one, it's so funny because I'm filming this at the end. I kind of already did it, but so it's kind of just like a really pretty, you know, makeup look. And people's idea of like no makeup is so different, but I really like this. It's not like movie no makeup, like let me just blink out my skin and still look tired and gross. Like I really like it because it looks pretty. You've done like highlighting, you've done all these things, but it looks good. So I'm gonna be using some different things too, my new foundation and a couple things. Yeah, I didn't really know where the video was going. I just kind of started filming and I didn't really like do an intro before. So today I'm wearing one of these tops that I absolutely love. They're those that are really made out of nice material, those modal ones that I have like literally in every color. These are the best tops. You can put them on with anything and just have an outfit and you're good to go. Love this necklace too. Like I think gold is really pretty with this color. I don't know what this means, but I really like this color on me. It's a very drab color. I don't know, let's call it dirt, but it's like, I always look at this color on me and I'm like, that's a really good color. It's not like, wow, blue's your color, wow, green's really your color. It's like dirt's your color. Like this is really, I don't know what, and maybe you're totally like, no, that looks awful on you. I don't know. I'm really not so good with those things. Like some people are just like, oh yeah, that's your color. I'm like, I don't know, it looks good on you. Everything, you know, I don't know. It doesn't look any better than anything else. So I don't really see that a lot, but something about this color I just really like on me. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's with my hair or something. I don't know. Let's move on. But yeah, I'm so excited about everything. Oh, first of all, before we get started, you guys, I have to, we're gonna get into so much stuff in this video. It's like crazy, but I wanted to just thank you guys. I have had just such a recharge of like goodness and like good feels. Not that I needed it because you guys are so great and I say this all the time, but this is the most positive, like fun place. I just have the best, I just love it. I love YouTube. It's just fun for me. I'm having such a good time, better than ever. But what really is wonderful, and the point of that is I was really missing so much personal interaction with you guys. Like I talk to you guys and I'm getting this like a good feeling of sharing, and I'm just so excited because I think about everyone that's watching, you know, and it's just fun. And I guess I've been doing this for so long that it's just, I get that good feeling, you know, like I feel like I'm talking to you, like I'm not just talking to a camera. But then, you know, years ago I had that whole like, you know, like the YouTube messaging system, and I would write back to people, and it got to where, not that I thought, I'm too bad, can't write back to people. It's literally like you can't, after a certain point, spend all of your days writing back, and it's hard. I have a daughter now, and it's like, you just can't do that. It's a lot, but I love that. I love talking to you guys. When you guys emailed me about the products and stuff that I showed in the last video, it meant so much to me. And it was just so nice. And I am blowing through those. Like, I'm trying, you guys. I mostly do that at night, so if you're not getting a response right away, just bear with me. But I'm not kidding. I have just really had the best time. Like, that was just so wonderful. And I am so excited, and I feel so wonderful to share something so cool with you guys. If you didn't watch that video, it's my last video. I'm not going to get into any of that here, but I'm just so excited, and just thank you from the bottom of my heart. I just really, truly enjoyed talking to all of you guys, and I'm so excited. It's just really fun. Okay, so let's get into this makeup look, I guess. I know this is like such a backwards intro, but whatever. We're just going to go for it. It's in the morning. I'm going to get ready. We're going to talk about stuff. Some TV stuff, some personal stuff, some updates, some home stuff. This is the Clinique Even Better. Okay, people are so, and I'll be honest with you, I was one of them. People that are kind of turned off by Clinique, or they just feel like, oh, that's so old school. But you know, it's been around a long time for a reason. I swear, when I first started my channel, I was such like a MAC snob way back when. You guys, it's been a long time. I know I always say, oh, I've been on here for, see, I started in 2008. It's a long time. But I'm like, you know, sometimes I feel like 2008 was just yesterday. But I think about everything that's happened and all of the stuff that, I don't know, how YouTube's changed. Still doing the same old thing, but it's just, I don't know, but it's just kind of cool. But anyway, so Yeah, I used to be the biggest Max, no, I'm sorry, my nose is a little stuffy. Because Clinique was like, I don't know, like old school. I love it now. I went back to the moisturizers, which this is what I used before I did my foundation. It's the Moisture Surge Intense. I swear this is the best like primer moisturizer, and I have noticed, I've told you guys, I don't like to use primers, I don't like to use like a bunch of things piled up. They work, but if you use a good moisturizer, you just don't need it. I've seen brands that are like primer moisturizer, like people are kind of doing that. So that's what this is. It doesn't say that, but you guys, it is so silky. Okay, let me just do a little bit more, because sometimes I feel like I put on a little too much sometimes when I'm in here because I'm far away. But did I bring in a mirror? I have this big one on my palette, so I guess I'll just use that. Yeah, and then a woman told me on a video, she was like, I'm not really into Clinique because, I think it was my last video, my favorites. She felt like other brands have like more technology and more stuff. Well, to me, I'm scared of using a lot of these new foundations and stuff. I'd rather just use, I feel like their ingredients are like just, I feel like it's just more gentle. Like it just, they work, but it's not like a bunch of weirdness. And I don't want a bunch of weirdness. This foundation is a little different from the Acne Solutions because it's a little thicker. Like it looks a little thicker like when you pour it out, but it is a little more like skin-like. And I hate to say that because the Acne Solutions is so beautiful. It has a beautiful finish if you use a dampened beauty blender. Look what I did, isn't this cute? I just feel like this one is a little more like, has a little more of a, not a shine, not a bad shine, good shine. Okay, but you feel me. But anyways, people's definition of no makeup is so different. For me, I don't want you to be able to say like, oh, I love your eyeliner, or like, which I do sometimes, like totally. Like when I do videos day to day and you can like see my makeup, that's fine. I don't want it to look bad, but I don't mind that. That's not my goal. I'm not trying to look like I'm not wearing makeup every day. I love wearing makeup. Like I like having fun with it, like in a pretty way, you know? I don't like to do a lot of crazy things like you guys know. I've pretty much done everything there is over the years. Like, do you guys remember when I used to do like, did a video where I like dressed like a vampire, and then I looked like a vampire for a good like probably 2 years when I had that short black bob, and then I like decided also I was never gonna tan again at that point. That was a good look. I like to do things that I truly do, and that's not my style. I just don't wear stuff like that. I like to do like pretty makeup that's like sexy or pretty. This is just gonna be really natural. And I'm gonna link everything that I'm using. This is just the same product. I just wanna like get that little shadowy area. It is so skin-like and just pigmented and pretty, and it doesn't crease. Just use it with a dampened beauty blender, put it on, so good. I'm gonna do my brows super simple like I've been doing, and I use this MAC brow set. I feel like this is gonna go so fast though. Are we gonna even have time to talk? Have I talked about anything I wanna talk about? Doesn't that look good? And now see, it does make it look a little lighter. Like it looks like hair. Like when you look at it, it doesn't look like a product on it. Sometimes I can darken them up, but I like it like this. I think it's cute, especially when you're not wearing like a whole ton of makeup. I'm so happy that you guys get me, and I think that that's why, like I have so many people that were like, you know, when I hear about this brand, it turns me off, but now that you've said it, I trust you. That's been my goal from day one. To be myself, to be authentic, to like be able to sleep at night, not like recommending crap stuff to make money, you know? I think that's such a joke. And that's why, I mean, I'm not even getting into that, but like, I value you guys. I've had the best time talking to you guys, and I'm so excited about this, and I'm so excited for you guys. Okay. Did that eyebrow get weird? I don't know. It's like, here. Oh, you guys. Did you watch the season finale of Southern Charm? I can't even. This show has taken me on a roller coaster of emotion and feelings. Do I need to tuck my hair back? I think it's okay. I just got out of bed. Well, I didn't just get out. I mean, it's been a little while, but I just brushed my hair. I didn't really style it or anything. I still want to like, I don't know. I just kind of like slung it over to the side just to kind of do this video. But I will say something that I have been using that I really, really could kick myself for not mentioning in my favorites, which wasn't even something that I've had all month. So maybe it's good that I didn't mention it. I have, what's behind those pillows? I bought one of those silk pillowcases. I bought 2 of them. I used to think that was the biggest joke on earth. Like, don't tell me that a silk pillowcase is gonna like change my life. You guys, so the first night I used it, people say, okay, silk pillowcases like for hair breakage, for your skin, for wrinkles. I don't know about all that. I haven't like really. But for your hair, I have long hair. It gets tangled. It's like at night I kind of like flip it up and put it back. You know, like I don't put it up in a thing. I used to. I don't do that anymore, but I just kind of put it over the pillow. When I woke up, my hair just felt, it was just like, zoop. It didn't have a tangle in it. It just felt smooth. That is so worth it for me. And it stays cool. Oh my gosh, it stays cool all night. It's like the best thing ever. Okay, so I'm using this Chanel, you know, just my basic Chanel bronzer. That's pretty much the only bronzer I use. I have tried so many new bronzers. That Marc Jacobs one, the big white one, I love that. Obsessed. But I cannot, it's hard because this is so good that I don't want to not use this. Do you know what I mean? It's like if I'm going to reach for something, I'm just going to reach for this. And I've gone through a few of these over the, you know, this is something that I've repurchased again, and it's just so good. Okay, so you see it just kind of gives your skin like a depth. And because I think sometimes you can look so makeup-y when, you know, when you first apply the makeup and you're just, you know, like blanked out. That's what looks so makeup-y. I'm gonna use this. This is new. It's the Boldly Bare Lip Pencil by MAC. Getting back to Southern Charm. I won't get on this like too long, but it's like played with my emotions. And like when I first started watching it, I was, let me just do this because I cannot do lip liner. We'll be here freaking all day. I can't do lip liner if I'm talking. It's kind of like peachy. Dervish, that's a little peachy. I don't know if I love it. It's like orange. Like what? Like it's getting more and more orange. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Okay, so the Dervish lip pencil is the best. Gosh, I can't believe how like orange this was. Dervish is what you need. Okay. It's like the color you would just want your lips to naturally be. I don't want to, I'm going to do Cream Cup. Dervish and Cream Cup's such a good combo. Okay, it'll look better when I get everything else done. I don't know. I may even change it up at the end. I don't know. I feel like when I wipe that off, look, it's like red right there. You notice I didn't put any powder on top of this. That makes it look so much more natural. And I used to love me some powder. I swear, you guys, like, I don't know. I cannot even imagine. I cannot do it anymore. It's so weird because I don't think my skin's really changed that much. Like, I think it would have been fine. You just, like, you get stuck in your ways, I guess. And you, like, don't even want to try anything else. That's a little better, I guess. Anyways, yeah, it just looks more like skin if it's not, like, so powdered. And then I'll do something at the end that really kind of... Okay, so, Catherine. Like, I feel like with Catherine, I've been taken on this roller coaster. When I first started watching the show, like when she first was getting with Thomas and stuff, she wasn't my favorite. And then, I don't know, really I just need the light shade. I don't know why. Sometimes I just like to use the bronzer and then just use the light shade down the middle. It just doesn't really, like I say, I don't know, I'm just not really into that. But, okay, so here's the thing. Like, I never used to really enjoy her because she just does the most cringeworthy things. But then I see her, like, when she came back and she was just being nice to everybody, and like when her and Thomas are together, it's just so cute. And I just feel like they really love each other. And I think, oh, look at Catherine. Like, what's so bad about her? And then it shows her like in an interview and she's like, well, I don't know, you're stupid. And it's like, what? Like, did you change? I don't know. But I liked her more toward the end. And honestly, I think they're both like, they just need to get together. I mean, I just feel like they're kind of like meant to be, right? I don't know. I feel like they should get together. I'm using this anti-aging eye primer. I have not been able to use any eye creams lately. I get those little white bumps, you know, like those little milia bumps. And I used to get them a lot. Like, I don't know. I cannot use a lot of eye creams. So I kind of like the fact that I can use this. And I like know which eye creams are doing it too. Like I can attribute it to that. And then like when I don't use it, it's fine. But when I use this, it just makes my eyes feel really smooth, and it's something, you know, so that you don't, whatever. I can use eye creams on here, but where I need it right there, like when it's dry, but I just can't do a lot right there because then I get those bumps. So I'm going to take, gosh, I don't know. I didn't know really what eyeshadows to use because I don't really think you need to use eyeshadows at all for this. I'm going to actually I had that for my mirror, but I'm just going to use this. I'm going to use this MAC Naked Lunch and just put it all over my lid, and it just is kind of very just natural, like nude color for me, and it has just a bit of a sheen to it. I think if you use a bunch of mattes, some people think, oh, that's so natural, but it really kind of just looks like chalk because your natural skin doesn't look like that. And then if it's too frosty, it's just too much. But this is actually pretty perfect. It says it's a frost, but it's not crazy, you know? It just kind of looks like your eyelid. Maybe I'm going overboard. Maybe I need to stop. But if you kind of put it in your crease like that, it kind of just naturally reflects and looks a little darker. So you really don't need anything else. And then I'm going to use this Smashbox Moody, which is the weirdest color because I don't think gray looks natural. I don't think brown always looks natural. I don't think black does, you know. But this is just a color of like a shadow, if that makes sense. So I'm like pointing it down and I'm just getting it really close to the lash line. And I'm not like drawing a line, you know, I'm just kind of feathering it. What else happened though on that show? I don't think Chelsea and that guy are together anymore, are they? I don't know. Landon was on Watch What Happens Live with Thomas, which was like the most awkward thing ever. That was so weird what happened with them. I would have sworn like they were probably together and then like, see, I'm telling you, the show takes me on a ride. Yeah, she got so weird. But anyways, when they asked about Chelsea and Austin, they both were like, nope. I don't know. So maybe they know. I'm sure they know something we don't, but I wonder if Landon's gonna come back next season. Because I think she just had a really bad season, and I don't really think she's like close with many people anymore, you know? I feel like her and Shep had issues. Like, I don't think she's that close to any of the girls. Her and Thomas aren't. Like, I just don't get why she would come back. Okay, so you see how that's like not a noticeable line? And then you don't want people to be able to, what really tells like with eyeliner is when you get close and you can see like that little gap. So I take this is the Clinique Pretty Easy pen, and you can't even, you see how I'm just like feathering it on just where it's, just where there's a gap, and it's, the brown one is just so light that you can't really tell. So that works. And then it just gives your eye some, you see, like it doesn't, it's not like overly like crazy. It just looks super natural. That's what I like with a no makeup look. Like, I don't want you to be able, like I said earlier, to like see every single thing, like for it to hit you in the face. I just like for it just to look pretty. I can't believe that the eyebrow stuff though. Do you guys see that? Like, it really works. Like, it is really cool without having to do like a line and pencil, which sometimes that can be like the biggest tell of your makeup. Like if your makeup's really overdone, is like pencil liney brows. Okay, and I'm just smudging it with a little pencil brush. And then like I'm not even, you cannot even see this. It's just like magically like making the line just look even. Like you cannot see a line at all. Just very cool stuff. Okay, I'll be honest with you, I feel like I need to kind of like smudge that line a little bit more. You can like take an eyeshadow. I don't really want to darken my lid though. You can even take like a nude eyeshadow and kind of like smudge the line a little, but I'm just like taking a brush and kind of like blurring the eyeshadow over it a little more. I mean, not making a huge difference, just blending. I'm still gonna do my blush and my highlight and all that, but I have been using this Trish McEvoy volume mascara again. This is the one that tubes off. So like at night you just splash your face with water and it just tubes off, you know, when you get in the shower. And then you can use like your makeup remover, but it's just cool because, you know, I remember I used it a lot last year, I think, in the summer. I said it wouldn't like run and stuff because it won't flake. It only comes off with water. And even with water, it doesn't dissolve and run. It comes off solid. It is really cool stuff. I don't know what it is about this particular tube. Maybe it's the time of year because it is so humid right now. It has been raining like crazy. When I use it, I feel like sometimes it's a little like it sticks together. Like I just don't get as good of a result as I used to, although it's being really good today. It's not raining and crazy out today. I mean, I don't know. I never used to think that would make such a difference. Yeah, I had the weirdest days wearing this. Like my lashes would kind of clump together. Then I remember how much I loved it when I used it before, and I just kind of keep sticking with it. But I just kind of feel like it's a little clumpy, but it's okay. It's really cool though. If you live somewhere dry, like if your climate's kind of dry, you need to try this. It's really good. Okay, so I think it's just the humidity here in the South. It's just a mess. I would say it's natural looking, but it is kind of clumping together a little bit, but it's okay, we're fine. I don't feel like mascaras are really like makeup, you know? Because you can have like really crazy mascara and like really natural looking skin, or crazy lashes, you know? and I don't think that looks overdone. But I don't know, I'm kind of disappointed that this wasn't as good as I remember. Or maybe just this tube. I don't know what it is, time of year. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, I have not done a clothing video in a second. I have got so many cool things coming up, you guys. I'm so excited. I just am so excited. Like, I love doing these videos. I love talking to you guys. I love sharing all this cool stuff. And I'm just so excited about everything coming up. But you know what's funny? Like, I didn't do tutorials for so long, and I wouldn't even say this is like a formal tutorial or anything, but I just didn't really do, I mean, I would though. People always say I didn't. I mean, I would do like one a month or something. And even now, like, I don't do them super often, but I like to do these types of videos where I'm just doing my makeup and like showing you guys different things. And like this one is super like nothing and natural, but I just think it's kind of like fun. That mascara is junk. Like, I don't know what's happening. I hate that because that mascara used to be so good. What is happening? I feel like if I put something over it, it's just gonna like clump off and get weird, but we're gonna try it. I think it is the humidity. It's like sticking together like gum, you know what I mean? Which is kind of what it does when it comes off, but then it just comes off perfect. It's really cool. And when I was like so into it last year or earlier this year, whenever, it was like the best stuff ever. It was so beautiful. I can't make it build. So anyways, I'm using some Louboutin stuff. Why I'm doing this, I'm probably gonna end up looking crazy. It's not bad. It's like, let's do a no makeup look. We're gonna layer 5 different mascaras today. So I'm using this Perricone no makeup, what is it? No highlighter. This is the prettiest stuff ever, and it makes your skin look angelic. A lot of times I just put it on my hand, but I'm honestly kind of going through this bottle, so I'm like, whatever, I'll just dab it on my cheek. I don't think I'm gonna have this for like 20 years, so I should be fine. You know, I have been so like serious about actually using the makeup that I have and not wasting stuff. If I don't like something, I pass it on, you know, I return stuff if it's not good. And I'll be honest with you, my collection's gotten so much better. I remember like, when I mentioned that I had cleaned out, I'm gonna put a little more of this on. When I mentioned I had cleaned out and like I didn't have that huge collection anymore that you guys used to see in videos like 9 years ago when or even like 5 years ago, like when I had that huge storage thing at the old house, like, I'm not kidding you, it's something that honestly just kind of weighs on you. Like, what am I gonna do with all this stuff? You know, like I reached for literally what was in a little drawer. It's this table. This is the little table that I actually used to film at from when I very first started. It's funny, I never thought about that. Okay, but I'm just honest with you, like it's just too much. It's like too much stuff. And I never thought that I'm putting more of this on. We're gonna end up a hot mess because I'm just like adding more of this. I'll be honest with you. See, isn't that so pretty? Like that little, I like it to be kind of blended. I'll be honest with you though, like when I said that I was clean, that I was doing that I didn't have all that anymore years ago, probably maybe like 2-3 years ago when I really started cleaning out and like paring down, a lot of you guys didn't really get it, and I don't know, because you're used to seeing like huge collections on YouTube and these people that do makeup videos and they need all this stuff, but like I wasn't even reaching for all that stuff. Like if I need a Kermit green eyeshadow, I'll go to the store and buy one. I'm not gonna save one that's 12 years old just for this look that's never gonna happen. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, I finally thought, you know what, I'm done. Like I'm gonna just use the really good stuff. And I'm not kidding you guys, now my collection is so small, but it's better than ever, and it's more like makeup-y and good than ever, rather than just having like a hoarder's like paradise of stuff, you know? So I feel so good about it. I feel like I'm kind of like bringing in just the good stuff. If I bring in something, you know, I kind of let go of something, and I really actually use my stuff, whereas I was just not using anything before. I wasn't using up anything. I was just acquiring just so much junk. So what I did there is I used this Highbrow Glow by Benefit. I really like the original Highbrow, or no, which one is it? I do like the Highbrow. I like the one called Eye Bright too. But this one has like a nice little sheen to it. You see, it just looks kind of real and really pretty. I'm gonna put a little bit of this Perricone. I'll put a little more of this like right there. Did that even do much? I don't know. I'm excited about makeup. I'm more excited now than I was 9 years ago when I just had the Big MAC collection, you know, that I wasn't even using all of it. But I'm more into my stuff, and I'm more into, like, you know, it's just good. I feel like I need to dampen this little guy. I need to go dampen my little blush guy. This is the little Beauty Blender blush, and I have been using it like crazy lately because I've been either using the NARS liquid blush in Orgasm, or I've been using this, which is the, oh, it's Lips and Cheeks. I always forget I can use this on my lips. The Bobbi Brown Pot Rouge, and I just dip it in, and it's just clear pink beautifulness, and this is in pale pink, and it's so pretty. Some of these, I say this all the time, but cream blushes can look red, and they can look orange, they can look just too much, but this is just so good, and so is the NARS Orgasm one, but this one is just, it's just a little easier to use. Sometimes you can just dip it and kind of go for it. It's not greasy, and that I think just looks really natural. And you could have used the highlighter after this. I don't think it matters because I'm not putting it up there anyways. I don't know, maybe I should have though. So, there's still some on the, there was still some on the end of my Beauty Blender. So, that's kind of it, right? Take a little bit of this, what is it, the Highbrow Glow, and I put it right there. I don't want to put like a white or anything like crazy right there because sometimes that looks really fake. But this just kind of looks dewy and kind of like, just makes your eyes kind of look a little more lit up, you know? It just is pretty. Spray everything with a finishing mist. I really have loved this one. It's the Glam Glow Glow Setter. I usually like really plain, just setting mist. And this one's good. I like the Urban Decay All Nighter too, but this one I love. The mist is just so fine, and it's so small. Like, I feel like I have to use like a ton of, well, that spray seemed big. But then when I spray it, I like barely feel it. So then I go overboard. But then it's just dewy and pretty. And see, you look like you're not wearing makeup, but you look pretty. I don't know how to explain this. It looks like you're not wearing crazy makeup, but it's like, oh yeah, like, she looks good. Do I? I don't know. I feel like it looks good. I like it. It's natural. It's pretty. When you wear it, people will think you look nice. You'll think you look nice, but you won't look like you're wearing obvious makeup. That's what it is. It's not obvious makeup, but it's pretty. Okay. And again, like, I am kind of going for like a more natural look, but I do want to put a little bit of this Skinny Dip lip topper because I put this on everything. And this one is just so beautiful. So what I do is I kind of like, especially if I'm going to put it on over like a lipstick, I kind of wipe it off. And do you see that? I'm sorry, this lawn stuff is so loud. Maybe it's not. Then I watch it back when I'm editing and I'm like, I can't even hear that, you know? But it's really loud for me, so I don't know. I've got so many fun things to share with you guys. Like I said, thank you so much for all your emails. Please bear with me if I haven't answered yet. Like I said, like, I'm just really busy. I'm a busy mom during the day, and I try to carve out, you know, time during the week to do these videos, but then, you know, at night is when I really kind of do stuff, like after Olivia goes to bed. So you'll probably get like responses super late if you've emailed me and stuff. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for everything. I love y'all so much. And if you're curious about anything that I mentioned in the video, all the info, everything will be below. And yeah, I hope this gave you some ideas to do really boring, natural, pretty makeup. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.